USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love, starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Not all meals are created equal. For instance, breakfast has the spicy egg McMuffin for a limited time, and lunch doesn't. McDonald's breakfast comes first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Applying a futurist lens to people development abstract. This article explores the critical intersection of futurism and talent development as organizations navigate unprecedented uncertainty. Drawing from a decade of cross-industry consulting experience, the author examines how forward-thinking leaders can prepare their workforces for an unpredictable future through systematic approaches, understanding macro forces reshaping work.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care, too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtual Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your virtual pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
AI is moving fast. So fast, it's hard to keep up. In fact, in ServiceNow's latest AI Maturity Index, scores dipped 20% from last year. But that's okay, because AI isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. You may be behind today, but tomorrow you could be a pace setter. Dive into ServiceNow's AI Maturity Index and see how you can innovate as fast as your ambitions. Visit servicenow.com/AI maturity.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
Cultivating continues.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at jif.com.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. Because right now, you can save big on their most popular models, including SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe Hybrid, and the all-electric Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com. Offers end September 2nd, 2025.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever spotted McDonald's hot, crispy fries right as they're being scooped into the carton? And time just stands still. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Continuous learning orientations, developing transferable meta skills. Modeling change, adaptive leadership, and implementing iterative improvement processes. The author highlights exemplary practices from organizations like Anthropic, Dow Chemical, and Singapore-based companies that foster experimental mindsets. psychological safety and adaptive capabilities. By maintaining both an external scanning lens for emerging trends and an internal focus on developing versatile talent with growth mindsets. The article argues that organizations can transform uncertainty from a threat into a strategic advantage, positioning their people to thrive amid constant reinvention. As a leadership consultant and researcher, I have been fascinated by how organizations can prepare for an uncertain future by developing their people. Over the past decade of working with clients across multiple industries, I have seen how a futurist lens can bring fresh insight to strategic people development efforts. Today we will explore ways to apply a futurist perspective and discuss practical ways leaders can foster adaptability within their workforce to thrive amid changing conditions. Understanding forces of change. The first step in envisioning how people development may need to evolve is gaining clarity on the forces reshaping our world. As numerous studies have highlighted, megatrends such as rapid technological advancement, demographic shifts, climate change impacts and globalization are fundamentally transforming the nature of work. Morioni. 2019. With work itself in flux, the skills and mindsets required to perform jobs are likewise in transition. World Economic Forum. 2020. To better position their talent for an uncertain future, leaders must take time to understand these macro forces of change and their specific implications for their industry and functions. Scenario planning exercises that bring together diverse internal and external perspectives can help sense-make about plausible futures. Schwartz. 1996. From there, organizations can identify which workforce capabilities may become more or less relevant and where new needs may emerge. Regular reviews of these scenarios against actual trends will also allow for course corrections in people strategies. Fostering a learning orientation rather than assuming stability. Leaders must instill in their workforce an orientation to ongoing learning and adaptation. As the futurist Alvin Toffler forewarned, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Toffler. 1970. Forward-thinking companies are developing talent management processes, training programs, and career experiences focused not just on imparting specific competencies but on cultivating a growth mindset. For example, at Anthropic, an AI safety startup, employees go through an adaptive learning curriculum that teaches how to continually update one's mental models based on new information. Anthropic. 2022. Similarly, many organizations are emphasizing continuous feedback mechanisms and opportunities for lateral moves between functions to spur cross-skilling. Ondrak. 2019. Leaders must role model and reward experimentation and curiosity over narrow specialization. Performance management should assess an employee's adaptation abilities, not just past achievements. Overall, an adaptive learning culture will help the workforce keep pace with unpredictable changes. Building workforces of the future to equip their people for as yet unknown jobs. Businesses are pursuing innovative strategies like directly cultivating meta-skills, as highlighted in one Boston Consulting Group report. Firms need talent able to comfortably navigate unfamiliar domains, solve complex problems, exhibit emotional intelligence, think critically and creatively, collaborate effectively, and stay motivated through uncertainty. BCG, 2020. Some standout companies developing these transferable capacities include Anthropic through their emphasis on rationality training, Dow Chemical leveraging design thinking ferments across functions, and Singapore-based Grab instilling an experimental mindset company-wide. Chang. 2021. Technology can also augment human skills. Algorithmic reasoning tutors at Anthropic boost hypothesis formulation, while artificial intelligence platforms like Claude automate routine expert tasks so employees gain bandwidth for higher value work. Anthropic. 2022. Overall, an intense focus on cultivating versatile Future-proof, talent sets organizations up well for unknown possibilities. Leadership that navigates change. No future workforce strategy succeeds without inspirational leaders able to guide adaptation journeys. Beyond articulating a compelling vision, change-adept leaders demonstrate experimental behaviors, build psychologically safe cultures, and manage transitions sensitively. Van Velser et al. 2020. Early adopter organizations hire for diverse perspectives and give platform to more alternative voices. For example, Dow facilitates a future-making mindset through hands-on, innovation labs, with inclusive cross-functional teams testing creative hypotheses. At Singapore-based C Group, founder Forrest Lee champions an experimental culture where failure represents progress as much as success in pursuing new opportunities. Studies also show transformational leaders who empower others to initiate positive disruption are best equipped to navigate emerging challenges and grasp incoming opportunities. Anderson and Son. 2017. In times of persistent uncertainty, emotionally intelligent, future-oriented leadership will prove invaluable for guiding strategic workforce evolution. Continuous improvement in action. To conclude, a futurist orientation to talent practices requires constant iteration across discovery, design, delivery, and improvement. Leaders must maintain an outward lens scanning for shifts while simultaneously running experiments internally. Several promising approaches are emerging. Skill pattern analysis, mapping employee skills to plausible futures helps identify growth areas and align learning programs. O*net. Career One-Stop. Future-proof jobs, designating several roles each quarter as future-proof pilot, positions tests evolving blended human-machine workflows in action, WEF. NRF. Futures Labs, small cross-functional teams investigate, over the horizon, workforce issues through scenario modeling. Interviews and rapid prototyping of solutions, Nokia. Continuous feedback, pulsing employee perspectives through pulse surveys and futurecasting workshops fosters adaptability mindsets, Anthropic. Overall, through a living, learning approach centered on preparing versatile talent for changing conditions ahead, businesses can stay resilient amid constant reinvention. While no one can foresee exactly what the future holds, a diligent focus on nurturing adaptability keeps an organization and its people prepared to thrive. Conclusion. In an era reshaped by relentless technological disruption and unexpected global events, developing workforces with inherent flexibility represents a strategic advantage. By maintaining a constant external futurist lens scanning for approaching shifts and an internal focus on experimentation, businesses can cultivate ever-adaptable talent poised for whatever possibilities emerge. Though uncertainty remains our constant companion, an intentional emphasis on fostering learning agility, transferable metaskills and inspirational future-focused leadership helps organizations and their people navigate incoming change with confidence. Looking ahead, an evolving futurist approach to people strategies will remain crucial for sustainable success in uncertain times.